Facing real life. Be appreciative of what you have right now in this moment of time. Do not take life for granted. My readers will know how that I've been to those dark places and came out exceeded. Many people don't realize how mentally straining a disease can be, how it takes so much time out of your life. Almost 2 million people are affected by cancer yearly. Unfortunately, my mother was one of them. She passed away after being diagnosed. While she was sick, she did her best to keep me motivated. It was extremely hard to juggle a mom with stage 4 cancer and focus on freshman year of high school. I went to school my parents sacrificed everything for. I did not care much for my grades or schoolwork. It took almost 2 years for me to finally put my foot down and pay attention. Before all of this happened, my mom would assist me with my homework. She was a strict Irish woman. She always told me to get my work done and worry about no one else. After hearing the news of her being diagnosed, I completely stopped caring at this point. I ignored all schoolwork. My thoughts during this time was to fail my classes and just take summer classes. Emails from teachers piled up, saying, "Katie is failing my class. Please come in so we can discuss this." It didn't bother me that my grades plummeted. My friends made school their priority. They had motivation, something to keep them going. I wanted to fit in with the rest of my classmates. They all had great grades, A's in most of their classes. At this point, I thought to myself, is it worth it? No. Getting called down to the guidance office was not a good sign in my school. It was a weekly thing for me at this point. Always getting bad news and being made to go to tutoring. I was a sophomore at this time. I was on academic probation for 2 years. Junior year had started, and I had a fresh start. Older kids told us to get ready for college applications and really bring up your grades. I was lazy and didn't try. I thought of attending the Air Force, but found later on it wasn't right for me. I was attending a college preparatory school. At this time, I was definitely not going to college. It started bothering me when I got bad grades on assignments. It made me realize how my mom worked hard to get where she needed to. This made me think of all the pain and money my mother went through trying to make life easy for me. I knew I had to change. I did acknowledge my loving family during this period of time. They always spoke great of me, saying that I was going to be something in life. They never gave up on me and stayed positive. This kept me working hard. My dad constantly told me how proud he was of me and that I needed to keep working if I wanted to succeed. My father and I finally started getting along together. When we realized it was only us in the house, it motivated me. He stood by my side at all times. He never failed to tell me I wasn't alone in this. I knew my mom was not far from me. I felt her spirit. I needed to keep going to make her proud. Attending college as a full-time student is hard and takes a lot of time and energy. I'm grateful I'm doing something with my life and not sitting at home feeling bad about myself. We all have those times where we want to drop out. At those times, that's where you focus on your motivations. My motivation, personally, is my parents and family. Sometimes I feel alone, but at the end of the day, I know I have someone who cares for me. Even putting one foot in the door and doing an extra step makes you feel amazing. If it wasn't for this tragedy happening, I wouldn't be where I am today. Because sometimes you have to be grateful for bad things happening. They teach you life lessons. They mature you and motivate you into becoming a better and stronger person. Not a day goes by that I don't think of her. I know she's looking down and is proud of me. I must admit I am proud of how far I've come.